the one who made the police think I murdered Nana.
I only told them what I saw.
You didn't. You told them I'd murdered her. How could you say that?
I only told them what I saw. They drew their own conclusions. Anyway, that's why I'm here now. George the gardener, he saw something too. Something he didn't tell me about until now. Well, seems to me you've got the right to know.
Know what?
The morning before your grandmother was killed, he found marks in the gravel outside her bedroom window and footprints leading off into the grass, as though someone had put a ladder up there, he said.
Well, that'd be the morning after she had that nightmare. Did you look? Are the marks still there?
No. He looked again the next day after the body had been found, but the gravel had been all smoothed over again. But he did find some cigarette butts near the front gate, and he thought that was a bit odd since no one on the staff smokes.
Well, did he tell the police?
Oh, he didn't think it was any of his business. You know, George. It's taken him until now to decide to tell me about it.
Well, there you are. Now you can tell them I didn't do it.
I don't know that. All I know is there's a chance that someone else climbed in through the bedroom window. And so long as there's a chance, well, I'm not going to have anything on my conscience. That's why I'm telling you.
Well, you have to get George and take him to the police right away.
Oh, I don't think he'd want to do that.
Oh, he has to. Don't you see what's happening here? I could spend the rest of my life in prison for something I didn't do. He has to talk to them, tell him, take him to see them.
Well, I'll try.
You must. I'll get my solicitor to follow it up right away. Oh, thank God, at last. Something I can use to fight back.
Hi, Mrs. Reynolds gives us that extra time out here because the garden needs doing. There's never any time for stuff like that.
I'm here to work, not talk. You get over there and do what you're supposed to do. I am going over there where I don't have to listen to you. Get down! I said get down!
Just go up and change. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, now listen, what about this box of Dennis's things? Do you want to take that now?
Oh, yes, might as well.
Oh, nothing very exciting, I'm afraid. Some old magazines, aftershave lotion, and a book on how to play the harmonica. I didn't know he was musical.
Where is it? Must have belonged to the people before him.
Now listen, what about a cup of tea before you go?
No, I'll take this up first.
You know, it's going to be fun being neighbours, Peg. Very handy when one of us needs to borrow a cup of sugar.
Well, we'll have to organise ourselves not to both run out at the same time.
And we must all have dinner together, just the four of us, very soon, to celebrate Mervyn and I moving in here and Dennis moving upstairs with you.
Yes, that'd be nice.
Good. See you soon.
And you're sure you didn't see where the shots came from?
No, I've told you. The first one missed me by inches. I took cover, the next two hit the barbecue, that's all I know. Now, look, you've seen where they hit. Surely you can tell what direction they came from.
We're working on it.
The prisoner you were with. No any reason someone might want to get hurt.
Her? I've already told you, it's me they're after.
We have to look at every possibility.
What does it take to convince you? For God's sake, it's the second attempt in 2 days. Arnie Ballinger wants me dead. It's as simple as that.
We can't say for sure the two incidents are related.
We'll have to talk to his wife, see what we can get out of her.
Well, why don't you just pick up Lionel Fellows? He's their top man here. He does all the arranging for them.
That's easier said than done.
Oh, I see. Got friends, has he?
No need for that. We all want to see him behind bars, but we can't move against him until we've got absolute proof.
Well, I will give you the proof. I will testify against him. I'll say anything you want me to say.
And the time's right. He'll slip up sooner or later. We'll get him then.
Yeah. And what happens to me in the meantime?
We'll give you all the protection we can. Now, let's get you home, right?
Don't worry. We'll see you all right.
Yeah. Look, I'll meet you in reception. I've got to make a phone call.
Right.
Hello? Blackmore Detention Centre? Oh, yes. Hello, is Cynthia Leach there, please?
Speaking.
Well, I should have recognised that voice. It's Joan Ferguson.
Joan? How are you keeping?
Well, I've been better. Listen, I need a favour. Do you have much access to Ruth Ballinger?
Oh, yes. I don't go near her any more than I can help, though. I like the smell.
know what you mean. Listen, Cynthia, this is really important. It's life and death, if you know what I mean. Do you think you can help me?
Anything for a friend. What do you want me to do?
Let me see. Now, that's for the kitchen, right. Teapot. Can't make tea without a teapot. Right, that's got it.
Luckily, she wasn't hurt. The police have taken her home and they're putting a guard on her. Meg, I know it's a nuisance, but this has made me short-handed, and since you're going to be in tonight, I was wondering if you'd come in a bit early. Yes, that's fine. I appreciate it. You all right? You sound a bit tense. Okay, I'll see you then. Come in.
Hartley's here, Governor. Thank you for seeing me, Mrs. Reynolds. This is important. They'll have to believe me now.
Sit down. Now, what's this all about?
Mrs. Goddard was just here. George the gardener found ladder marks underneath Nana's window the night before she was killed.
The night before?
Yes. Someone attacked her that night. She woke up screaming that someone was trying to kill her, but when I went in, there was no one there. She said they'd gone out the window, but I thought she'd just had a nightmare or was trying to get attention. But she wasn't. Whoever killed her came back again the next night.
It is possible, I suppose.
It's what really happened. And once Mrs. Goddard gets George to tell the police, well, they can go after the real murderer. They'll start believing I'm innocent.
I sincerely hope you're right. No one would be happier than me to see you cleared.
Oh, yes, they would. Me. At last I can get out of here.
Now, you can't say I'm not a romantic at heart. Here we are, an old married couple, and I'm still bringing home wine and roses. Oh, the lass is lost for words. Hey, you look like you've seen a ghost. There's been no word from our solicitor friend, has there?
I think I can help you out there, Dean.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare.